If a woman greets you like this, she's emotionally invested in you. There's one thing a woman might do when she greets you, and if you spot it, it means you're on her mind way more than she's letting on. In this video, we'll uncover 8 of these emotional giveaways. The final one? Most men ignore it, but it's arguably the most intimate. 1. She breaks eye contact, and then quickly restores it. Most guys misread this. You walk into the room, her eyes lock with yours, and then suddenly she looks away. You think, oh, maybe she's not that into me. But then, 2 seconds later, her eyes snap back to yours. Sharper this time, more focused. That double take? That's not nothing. Here's what's really happening. When a woman is emotionally invested but still protecting her vulnerability, her instinct is to look at you, then quickly hide that instinct. But her interest overrides her caution, and that's when the second look happens. It's like her subconscious just betrayed her. The hesitation repair pattern is subtle, but it's incredibly revealing. She's trying to balance curiosity with control, attraction with restraint. That flicker of hesitation, followed by a purposeful re-engagement. It's her heart skipping a beat, then trying to smooth itself out. You were the glitch in her calm. 2. She changes her tone just for you, even mid-conversation. Imagine this. She's laughing with friends, loud and carefree. You walk in. Suddenly her voice drops an octave. Slower, softer, almost like she's now narrating for you. This isn't about flirtation in the obvious sense. It's about attunement. Emotional investment makes her more aware of how you're perceiving her, so she subtly shifts her vocal energy to match what she thinks will resonate with you. Even if you're not directly talking yet, it's like she's unconsciously switching to your station, tuning herself to the emotional frequency she shares only with you. She may not even realize she's doing it, but that shift in tone? It's the audible version of, I want this moment to matter more. No other guy gets that version of her voice. Just you. 3. She greets you like she's catching you, not meeting you. This one flies under the radar, but it's gold. When you show up, does she greet you like you've just appeared, or like you've returned? There's a subtle emotional difference. A woman who's emotionally invested won't say hello like it's a start. She says it like she's been waiting, watching the door, anticipating. The greeting feels like a continuation, not an initiation. She'll often lead with something casual like, there you are, or, I was wondering when you'd show up, even if she wasn't actually waiting long. That slight familiarity, that ease, that you were missing energy, is a window into her emotional state. She's not just reacting to your presence. She's reacting to your absence before you got there. It's subtle, but the heart always shows its cards when it's been hoping to see you. 4. She uses your name, then overcorrects with casualness. When a woman's emotionally invested, your name isn't just a label, it's a trigger. Saying it releases a little spark. That's why some women avoid using it altogether when they're nervous, while others use it too much, then get self-conscious about it. Pay attention. If she greets you by name, hey James, and then quickly shifts gears to something offhanded like, what's up, man? Or, you look awake, insert sarcasm. It's a cover. The initial name drop reveals warmth. It's a private handshake. But then emotional exposure creeps in. Did I just sound too eager? She wonders. So she throws in a joke, a deflection, something to neutralize the moment. That combination, saying your name and then swerving into humor or sarcasm, is her inner emotional sensor trying to recalibrate. But the signal's already been sent, and it says, you matter more than I'm ready to admit. 5. She accidentally syncs her greeting to your energy. This one is sneaky, because it can easily be mistaken for basic social politeness, but it's something deeper. Watch what happens when you walk in feeling tired, mellow, or even just a bit quiet. If she's emotionally invested, you'll notice her greeting doesn't just match your words, it matches your energy. Not in a robotic way, but in that intuitive way people mimic someone they're attuned to. If you greet her with a laid-back, hey, she might echo it without thinking. Same rhythm, same pace. If you're hyped, her hey might stretch longer, a little more animated, even if she was low-key just a moment before. It's emotional mirroring, but unguarded, automatic. It's what people do when they're deeply invested in how someone else feels. This syncing up? It's her way of saying, I want to be in step with you, without ever actually saying it. Now contrast that with a woman who greets you the same way every time, regardless of your mood. That's not emotional investment. That's social routine. But when she tunes herself to you without even realizing it, that's emotional gravity in action. Before we move on, if you've picked up even one thing you didn't know before, subscribe now so you don't miss the next one. Every video here builds on subtle, Real-world signals like these, the kind most guys never notice. 6. Her body turns before her words do. Ever walk into a room and notice her body reacts before her face does? She might be in mid-conversation, turn toward someone else, but the second you appear, something shifts. Her feet angle toward you. Her torso subtly pivots. Her posture lifts a notch, all before she even says hello. That's the body betraying the heart. Words can be controlled. Smiles can be faked. But body orientation is harder to edit in real time. When she orients toward you before greeting you, it means your presence pulls on her spatial awareness, even in a room full of other people. And if you really pay attention, you'll notice she may pause her current conversation, even for half a second, when you walk in. That micro-pause, that's the tension between wanting to stay present and wanting to greet the person who emotionally matters more. It's not about making a scene. It's about how quickly her nervous system reroutes itself to track you. 7. She greets you with a personal callback, not just a hi. A woman who's emotionally invested doesn't just say hello. She pulls from your shared context. Inside jokes, last conversations, that thing you once said that made her laugh 3 weeks ago. Her greeting might sound like, "Oh, so you did survive Monday." Or, "Guess who actually showed up on time for once?" Or, "Tell me you didn't wear those same shoes again." These aren't just casual openers, they're callbacks, anchors, evidence that she's been thinking about you between encounters, not just reacting to you in the moment. Anyone can say hi, but someone who cares? They greet you in a way that proves they've held onto little pieces of you. This is emotional breadcrumbing. She's showing you she remembers, that your conversations leave residue, that you've got a real estate in her mental landscape, and she's disguising all of that in playful, seemingly throwaway remarks. But they're not throwaway to her, or to you, once you know what they mean. 8. Her greeting always includes one unexpected offer. Most guys miss this completely because they think it's just being nice. But there's a difference between polite friendliness and proactive care. When a woman is emotionally invested, she won't just greet you. She'll offer you something. Often small, often spontaneous, but rarely random. "Hey, I saved you a seat. Just grabbed a coffee. Want a sip? By the way, I found that weird snack you mentioned. Want it? Sit here. It's warmer." This isn't about the item. It's about the preparation. The fact that she thought ahead, or noticed something you might want, or made a small choice with you in mind. That's emotional forecasting. She's not just reacting to you being there, she's already factored you in. Here's the kicker. Sometimes the offer is so subtle you almost dismiss it. That's how second nature her care has become. That's how deep the investment runs. If she always greets you with some kind of added value, even tiny things like adjusting the seat next to her, or flagging you down with a gesture before you even say hi, you're not just on her radar. You are the radar.